Thank you very much and welcome to the Obama Show. 15 years today, the Access program has been training so many students. Many years today, English clubs in Senegal have been training so many people today. And tonight on our show, we have the honor and the privilege to welcome a former Access student and English club member, Babacar Ndoye, on stage. Thank you very much for being on the show. It's a pleasure to see you here. So, let's start with the biography. Majo, the biography.
Alhaji Babacar Ndoye is a fifth-year medical student. Born in Takiko, he first attended Ngent Elementary School, where he received his CFEE degree before attending Idrissa Diop Junior High for his BFEM degree in 2011. He also has received the diploma of the Access program of the U.S. Embassy. As a student in the sciences track, he was also a member of the English clubs at Idrissa Diop Junior High, Jules Sagna High School, and Work Together English Club. He received his BAc in 2014 and then entered the Department of Medicine, Pharmacology, and Dentistry in Dakar, where he also participated in the English Club. In 2015, he was one of the founding members of the Chess Medical Association, of which he was the president of the Pedagogical Commission and twice the vice president. He is also active politically and is the coordinator of the Convergence of Young Patriots of Chess. Finally, he is the owner of Ndoye's e-shop, which sells watches, shoes, and bags. Alhaji Babacar Ndoye is an ambitious and daring young man who alternates between medical, political, and commercial studies.
Brother, for being here on the show. It's an honor to see you, and I know you have so many more things to do at the hospital mainly, but you've been so kind and so generous with your time, and I thank you for that. All right, as I said at the beginning, you are a former Access student and English club member. Can you tell us a bit about your experience with the training you've got from Access program and English clubs?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Seydou, for the invitation first. Well, as you may know, the Access program is a program that is initiated by the United States, I can say the U.S. Embassy, here down Senegal and in most countries down Africa. So to form students, to help them to be good at English and also to know about the U.S. Culture. All right. I get the privilege to be among those students. Well, I can say that it really helped in my studies and the life that I'm living now. So.
And you also been a member of English club.
Yeah, I've been a member of English club down junior high school, down lycée and also down Work Together English club.
All right. So if everything is considered, like you've been an Access student and English club member. Was it just English, or there was an idea behind, the training you get from the both sections, like Access and English club? Because you got the privilege to be trained in Access program and English club. Was it just English? Did you gain something else rather than English?
Well, I can say that it was not English only, because I've learned a lot of things. I can say that down Access program, they learn us very important thing and much thing, such as when it is about leadership, when it's about facing people, holding a speech. It was so important. We learned many things there, and also when it's about social things, culturally, we learned a lot of things there. So it was so important, I can say.
So the training you get from the Access program and English club was not just English, but leadership skills and other life skills.
We learned much in there.
All right. So our viewers, today we have Babacar Ndoye as a guest, former Access student and former English club member. What's important to share here today is, as you know, Access program trains people to be leaders and to be active, leaders in their community. And he is the answer, a proof of what has been said over the last few years about the training that students get from Access program and English clubs. Babacar is a medical student. He is doing medical studies at university and some community service activities as they have been trained from the Access program to be leaders and to be good at English. You created some years ago association in chess. Can you tell us about that association, please?
Yeah. When we were in our first year down university, I mean in 2014, we created IMT, that stands for Chess Medical Association.
Chess Medical Association.
Yeah, it is a association that is moving on health, on pedagogical when it needs, and also on social also.
Oh, and like when you started the association, what was the motivation? What motivated you to create such an association?
Well, we came at university in a very particular atmosphere. So we were new there. We didn't know anybody there. So as you may know, down university, how hard it is, how complicated it is. We didn't get the people that tell us what's really the life there, and we lived there some moment that were really so difficult. So I and other brothers that are from chess, we said that why not see a way to end this thing, to help our brothers that will come next time, inshallah. So not to leave this situation that we are living, so as to get someone to welcome there once they will come down university, inshallah.
Right.
So it is in the
not surprising from a former Access student and an English club member. And when you started the association, was it easy? Like, did you start and nothing happened? You did what you expected. You had all your expectations. You were satisfied right at the beginning, or were there some challenges when you started
well, at the first time it was very difficult because we was new on the team, we was new down university, we did not know very much thing there, so it was not easy at all. We faced so many difficult, so but we were so engaged on what we were doing. We were so motivated by the love we get for chess, so we made it. We made it.
Right. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.
So thank you, Mr. Job. As you've been the guest of the Obama show, so now can you give us your impressions about the show?
Yeah, this show was really tremendous, tremendously good. And I really like it, I really like the way that he is echoing the show is really amazing. And I like also the concept of the idea is really relevant. I really like it so much. And the way that he's handling it, inviting young people to get inspired by some others who are invited, that's something really amazing.
So thank you. Mr. Job, Joel, as they call you. So as a young leader, so what do you advise to youngsters like you?
Yeah, actually what I can tell him is just like, life is just about entrepreneurship. Right now people talk about Africa, and to develop the continent is like we have to be able to entertain something, at least start with something, and have a reference. If you don't have reference, you cannot go so far. Though it means that refer yourself to someone and build something and start something, start whatever it is in technology, agriculture, in sales, whatever it is, just start something and believe that, whatever you thought the first time you start in something, not the first thing are like, failing is the next, well, the next thing that will come you in that thing. You'll be failing, but don't care, just keep doing what you do and success is coming. Yeah.
That's important. So now, can you give us your last word?
Yeah, my last word is I was so happy to be here. I was honored to be invited here to meet, a lot of people, to meet my master that I haven't met for many years. So that's an amazing opportunity for me. And I just finished by saying that, I really love the thing, and I really like, I would really love, if you keep it like going ahead again and again, make it again and again. I know there are a lot of things, there are a lot of hard things, coming onto you, but don't care. Just like keep doing what you do right now. You're on the right path. The most difficult thing is just to start something. And you've studied it. You've studied it. People are like, know about it. I didn't know about it though. I come all a long way from India. After India, Ivory Coast. Then I land back to here. I say like, why not come here and say my point of view and say what I have invented for Africa. So that's like that. So meaning that people are really, really, really following you and just keep doing what you do. I'm behind you. Whatever you need me, so whatever, whenever, I'll be here for you.
Thank you very much. And back to the show with our guest of today, Alhaji Babacar Ndoye, former Access student, medical student, and member of the Association of Medical Association in Chess. Brother, you talked about the creation of the association, which you created to help people in Chess as medical students. And how long have you been working with that association?
Since it was created in 2016, uh, I and the board, the others, we are trying to accomplish the mission that we fixed for us. So by organizing some free consultation day, donation, as I said it, and also some conferences for the chess population. So with the board, we got a president, the vice president that I am, and also some committees such as social committees, external affairs, etc.
Okay.
We working.
All right, all right. And what's your role in the association?
Yeah, I can say that the vice president at the very first time I was in charge of the medical committee, and now I'm the vice president.
All right.
And we try to make the mission that we fixed for that association to promote health downstairs, to help people that are really in need downstairs.
All right. And how many activities have you organized so far?
So we've done so many activities because we get a schedule that we done during the whole year, but this year's past, so we were so motivated that we organized. So I can say that over 20 activities downstairs,
all right,
and in many localities.
It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. Teachers of English and Access teachers, you should be proud of what you have done here today. Well, as a new Access teacher, I know what it's about, what this program is about. The ultimate goal of Access is not just to train students to the 4 language skills, but to shape leaders, to prepare students for life future challenge. And this boy today, Mr. Babacar Ndoye, is the answer, the proof that Access students, Access program has done something for our country, for our communities. Not only is he a medical student, but he's also doing business. Can you tell us a bit about your businesses? Because you are a young medical student, you are a member of the association, you are good at English, and you are a young entrepreneur. Can you tell us a bit about your business?
Well, as you can see, I'm moving on much things at the same time. I'm doing political thing. I'm moving on association, the medical study that I also had. I'm also doing a business. So I move on the selling of girls abiment. So also I sell watches for man, shoes for man, and also I move on very much things at the same time.
Okay.
So
And do you have customers from Jazz who are using your product right now?
yeah, I got customers downstairs also. I sometimes sell my products here downstairs, but it more work down Dakar because there's more customers there.
Okay. The reason why I wanted to ask you about your business is that understanding how medical studies, being a member of association, doing politics, we'll talk about it later, is so much demanding. How do you compartmentalize and categorize those different activities to give each one the time you need for it. How do you handle this, the different activities you do at the same time?
Yeah, it's not easy at all. It's very difficult. So, as you may know, the medical studies, so it is so hard. The volume is important. So you do not get so many time for other things. You go to hospital the morning for training, the afternoon you doing courses. So it's so really it's so hard. But I say that it's just a question of managing, a question of organization. It is up to the person to know in what he's getting engaged and how to do all those stuff without any difficult. And it is by that way that I'm moving on that thing. When it's about teaching, I'm learning. When it's about going to hospital, I'm doing my role. And when it's about selling, I try and just find time to make that thing also.
All right. You know, the thing is that when I started this Obama show, I wanted to inspire people, but it appears that I am getting inspired by my different guests. Thank you for your inspiration. And let's tackle the last question of today's show. You are a young student, a committed citizen, and you're doing politics. What are your ambitions in politics? What are your ambitions?
Well, as I'm doing the art thing, I'm also doing politics. Actually, I'm down past Patriote du Senegal pour le travail, l'éthique la fraternité, which is leading by Mr. Ousmane Sonko. I'm so proud to be there also.
All right, thank you.
So I get ambition down politics because, as I used to say, since I was too young, I did love political things. I do love moving on the how to help the society, how to help my locality, how to make it getting developed. And I'm still moving on that way. I'm still moving on those steps. And inshallah, as I wish it since, so it's to be one day the president of this Senegal that we live in, to make the change that I really want for this country, to make it develop as we really need it.
All right. And we're living in a society where people always have priorities. You understand what I mean? We have priorities. You have this, you have that, but this one is your priority. If you have to leave one, it's not going to be this. What's your priority in life?
Well, really, I give priority to my medical career, really.
And why? Why?
Because while you are a physician, as we call it, so you can move on the old thing. You can do the old thing that you want for your society at the same time. You will be helping them. You will be moving at the same time on social thing. And medicine is, I can say that medicine is social. So, and doing politics also means just wanting to do social thing. So I think that it's the thing that
it's your priority. Thank you very much for being on the show. That was your brother Alhaji Babacar Ndoye, former Access student and English club member and a medical student and member of the association in chess, which is created to help people who have health problems, and he also doing politics. It's our pride to see former Access student doing great work in our communities today, because that's the ultimate goal of Access program. Thank you very much for being on the show. We are going to reach the final part of the show with the message to the world. Which message would be sent to our viewers to inspire them today?
Well, the message I would give to the world, so particularly for the young, is just to be more concentrated on their studies, to learn more and more, because as we know it is knowledge that holds the world. If you get knowledge, you can get everything that you want, and our country also needs those people that really get knowledge to get the development that we want, to get also the thing that really it needs.
Thank you very much for this message. It's a great message from our former student, Mr. Babacar Ndoye, and our pride, as people from chess. We are also proud of you. And for people who want to contact you, what could you share your contact with the people who are watching and want to get in touch with you?
Okay, if you want to contact I, you can just call me or send I a text down via WhatsApp on 77272
All right.
77272
Thank you
or
very
you
much.
can contact I also via Facebook down NE shop. We get the a page. You can see the product that we offer to our customers also.
Thank you very
And
much.
we are also down Instagram, Snap, and
All right, we'll share with our viewers, inshallah. Thank you very much for being on the show. Before you leave, we have a guest gift for you. Before you leave, thank you. Thank you so much. This is for you from the team of the Obama Show and the team of Sandbox TV.